Hello, I'm Karen Parry, Manager of Information Services at the library. I'm here today to talk about an educational program that will be happening on May 3rd from 7 to 8 p.m. on Zoom called Proton Therapy for Cancer. This program is being co-sponsored by the East Brunswick Public Library's Just for the Health of It initiative and Astra Cancer Care, Princeton Radiation Oncology. I'm joined here today by Dr. Brian Chon, radiation oncologist. Dr. Chon graduated from Robert Wood Johnson Medical School. He became chief resident in radiation oncology at Massachusetts General Hospital, Harvard Medical School. He completed a sub-fellowship in basic science research on breast cancer genetics at Harvard Medical School and currently serves as the medical director at ProCure Proton Therapy Center in Somerset, New Jersey. Welcome, Dr. Chon.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you so much. Dr. Chon, the title of your program is Proton Therapy for Cancer. Can you please describe for our viewers exactly what is proton therapy and how is it being used today in the fight against cancer?
Sure, I'd be glad to. So proton therapy is the most precise and elegant way of delivering radiation therapy today. And perhaps I could take a step back and explain that 75 to 80% of all of our cancer patients will require radiation therapy, which is typically the use of ionizing radiation to treat their cancers. 75 to 80% of our patients will require the use of radiotherapy as a part of their treatment paradigm. And so proton therapy is a very important tool that we have now available through Astera Healthcare Network. And it really allows us to individualize the care for our patients in this era of personalized medicine.
So, Dr. Chon, what are the benefits of proton therapy?
Anytime that a cancer or a tumor is sitting by a very critical organ is when we think that proton therapy could be the most advantageous. So for instance, if we have a left-sided breast cancer with the heart sitting very, very close by to the breast, studies have shown that proton therapy can radically reduce the amount of radiation going to the heart and lungs, which has been shown to reduce risks for side effects over the lifetime of that patient. We have certain patients who have head and neck cancers where the esophagus is sitting very, very close to the tumor. And again, by using protons, we can radically reduce the amount of PEG tubes or other types of feeding tubes that are required sometimes. So again, anytime a tumor is sitting by a very close critical structures, we think that proton therapy can make a big difference.
Dr. Chon, are there certain cancers where this is more advantageous?
As I said, Karen, I think for left-sided breast cancer patients, it could be very, very helpful. Certain types of head and neck cancers to protect the esophagus and the voice box, proton therapy can be very helpful. Brain tumors, where very elegant parts of the brain, we need to minimize the radiation exposure to. Proton therapy can be very helpful. And obviously for children who are growing and are very, very sensitive to even low doses of radiation, can greatly benefit from proton therapy.
Dr. Chon, so what would people benefit by from attending this program?
Well, I think for people who are interested in the major technological innovations in the recent era would be interested. I think it's a very important tool to be aware of in our fight against cancer. And certainly for all the patients who are undergoing radiation treatments or about to undergo radiation treatments, to investigate and find out if proton therapy would make sense for them. So for all those folks, I think it would be very helpful.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Chon. This is such an enlightening presentation, and it's going to make such a difference, this program, in the lives of our viewers. And thank you so much for realizing the importance of health literacy in making our community a healthier place. And I want to remind all our viewers that this program, Proton Therapy for Cancer, will take place on May 3rd from 7 to 8 p.m. on Zoom. You can register by going to the East Brunswick Library calendar at ebpl.org/calendar. And thank you again, Dr. Chon. We're really looking forward to your program.
Thank you, Karen.